Hi guys, so I know there is literally like 9 subscribers right now, but I just wanted to reach out to those of you who have been following me and commenting and supporting me and just say thank you. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of support in starting and a lot of requests, and I know it'll take a while for that to translate into people actually watching, but those of you who are, I just want to say thank you. And just gonna get ready today, but I wanted to do a quick shout out to all of you and tell you I love you already. And yes, we're going to get ready together. Hey guys, welcome back, and I'm ready to get ready. So obviously first we are starting with primer. This is the Maybelline New York Master Prime. And just get it in the spots mostly around your face and mostly around the middle of your face, and then just tap it in everywhere. Now I'm going to use my Wet n Wild foundation stick. This is like $3. You can buy it on Amazon or you can buy it on Walmart, wherever. Works pretty well. It is kind of like awkward. You have to put on quite a bit, but don't be going and like just covering your whole face with it, like coloring in with a crayon. And I like to bring it down my neck to blend it all in. All right, we looking good. Okay, so we need to get a foundation brush. Some people can do this with a sponge. I cannot. I think it works better just blending it all together with a brush. And I like to go in these little circles to just fill it all in. You're just filling in those spaces and blending out the thick parts of it. One thing I like about this stick is it's very easy to build up. So if you see any spaces that just didn't get quite the coverage you want or breakout areas, you can go in again and build that up pretty easily. I'm kind of putting it everywhere. Now we have our Kokie Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. We're going to go ahead and put that under our eyes. Brighten it up. This is only like a shade, maybe 2 lighter than my foundation. It looks pretty light right now, but when you blend it in, you start to realize it's not as brightening as some of the other concealers I use. And I'm just going to bring it down the whole middle of my face to even out that brightness. This time I will use a sponge, and I'm going to use the Juno & Co. All right. Hopefully, you know, every time I go to do a quick throw myself together, it somehow turns into 4 hours. So I'm hoping I can keep this shorter than usual. Like, I'm aiming for a 15-minute video. We'll see how that goes. I might have to cut that part out just to make it short enough to make it not 4 hours. So we'll see how it goes. I already said that. I might have to cut that whole part out just to keep it in 15 minutes. I might be cutting all of that out. I don't know. To do my quick way of setting everything down and get my little fuzzy thing that comes with my Airspun powder, and I'm going to put it right under my eyes. Oh! Got a little too much on it that time. You know, just make us look like we're putting flour all over our face. Now I have this fun little concoction here that is half of the Airspun powder and half of the Maybelline Fit Me in medium. This was too dark, so it was going on patchy. I love the consistency of the airspun powder, so I thought if I put it together, it would do a nice, thin, flawless coverage. This is what it looks like, a lot darker. So I'm going to start by applying it in those areas that I don't want bright. And then just start blending it all in. Just to keep it from patching into one spot. Colored powder is nice because it does give you a little extra coverage too. And it can bring all of your face color back together. So we're still nice and highlighted, but we're not like striped dark white, you know what I mean? Now we need to do our brows, and I'll be honest with you, I am not great at brows. It is very hard for me to get them anywhere near even. Okay. Going to outline them first. By the way, this is the e.l.f. brow pencil. For our eyes, we are going to use the Violet Voss Essentials palette. It's so pretty and colorful. I got this in my last boxycharm, May 2020, and I am totally just going to make up what we do with it. I have not even slightly thought this through, so hopefully it turns out good. We are going to start with the color Sand, and we're going to fluff it all over to make a nice transition shade. Going almost all the way up to the brow. With hooded eyes, I feel the need to take it up higher, so I have something when my eyes are open. Next, I'm going to take an angled brush and go in with this color Cinnamon. I'm going to take the angle downwards and focus it in my crease, but letting some of that color go up into that sand color. We are going to go into Plumberry, this purple shimmer shade, and get it on a blender brush and get it really deep into that crease. Now we are going to grab the color Emerald and put it into our outer corner. Pack it on the best we can, and then we'll go on in with our finger. We are going to take the color Gold. Not that you don't know what gold looks like. Pack it on as well. So now we will go back into Emerald with our finger and just pack it right in that corner and tap it slightly onto the gold. We'll do the same with the gold. Now we will grab that emerald color and go underneath. Just about halfway. For the rest of the eye, we'll go back to the gold and do the same thing and let the gold meet up in the middle. I'm going to go back to our angled brush, get just that tip of it, and go into the first color sand and smoke it all up. This was a pretty quick eye look, and I think it looks really pretty. Next, I'm going to grab my Color Pop. It's like a midnight blue liquid liner in the color Crazy. It really looks black going on, but I like the pen so much on here that I'm going to use this instead of black. And do a little wing. Then we're just going to fill that in. And repeat with the other eye. For our waterline, we are going to use a dark blue from LA Girls. And go ahead and do the other side. Sorry, I got real close here so I could get it right. For mascara, I'm going in with the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash. I'm just opening this up, and this will be a first impression. It's going on pretty well without having to build it too much. We will go in and highlight underneath the brow bone when we are to highlighter and finish that up. Next, we're going to do a quick contour, and I'm going into my Nomad palette. I got this in my last Ipsy, and just do a quick sculpting out of the cheekbones. Then we're going to do our nose. Our chin. And just a tiny bit up here on the forehead, because we'll go back in with bronzer. For bronzer, we're going to use the color Bondi Beach in this palette. For blush, we are going to use the Ciate London in Pinch Me. This has a nice little shimmer too. Just dot it a little bit. To highlight, we will use our Estate highlighter. This gives a really nice natural glow. Now we're going to go ahead and use this to sculpt out our brows. I don't drop things in every single video. Just a little bit. And we will go into the inner corners with it as well. Okay, to finish our look, for lipstick, we will go in with something I have yet to decide. Okay, I've decided to use one of my favorite lipsticks. It is Ravish Me Red from Revlon. It is from their Lustrous collection. Super lustrous collection. Okay, that is our finished look. I hope you guys like it. I hope I went quicker than usual. Let's see how it all turns out. All right, this is our finished look and my first video and look since the pink hair. I appreciate you tuning in to get ready with me. If you're enjoying these videos at all, click the subscribe button. Don't forget the little bell so you could get notified of my future uploads. You see I have my hands coming up. I'm a hand talker. I would love to keep making videos, maybe even just for myself, and I hope you like them. Have a great day.